this video, we're going to be analyzing the forehand volley. We're going to be doing a similar series of events just like we did with the other strokes. We're going to assign key positions, we're going to do a comparison, and we're going to see if there's anything we can do to help improve that forehand volley. Rolling into the first key position, as we did on the forehand and the backhand, the first key position is the ready position. As you can see here, we might not be at the baseline, but we still need to have good foundation. Even more so when we're at the net. You've got to be in a good reaction ready position because you have no idea where that opponent's going to hit the ball. As we can see here, Nadal's got a good base. He's got bend in his knee, upright posture. Maria's doing an outstanding job here in this ready position. Very strong posture. It looks like you could hit the ball at her 100 miles an hour and she's going to be able to defend it. Once we get through the ready position, we're going to move on to the shoulder turn. What we want to keep in mind with the shoulder turn is that you want to try to keep from taking the racket back way too far. This is a Fed ball here. You can see Federer is very, very similar to Maria in this position. Notice how the feet are still open, but the shoulders are turned. Same with Federer here. The shoulders are pointing towards us, shoulders pointing towards us, but the feet are still turned. That's going to allow them to keep the racket in front and volley with a good contact point, which is our next key position. Look at the contact point here. With Federer, eyes on the ball, eyes in front. It's important to keep that contact in front because of the word I just used, the eyes. You want to make sure that you keep that racket in your vision. Maria does a really good job of that right here at the contact point. Probably has something to do with how well she maintained her foundation through the stroke. Very good contact there. You see the string starting to slightly open up as we move on to the finish. What that's going to do is that's going to give the ball a little bit of underspin so that it stays low when it hits the ground. And that would be our last key position, which is the finish. Important with the finish is you want to make sure after you hit the volley that you're in a position where you can get right back to ready. Remember, just because you hit a good first volley doesn't mean that there's not going to be a second volley. So it's very important for you to get ready for that next volley. Maria, great job on the forehand volley. That wraps up our forehand volley analysis. Next up on the IMG video analysis series, we're going to be taking a look at the backhand volleys. Keep in mind that the better your ground strokes get, the better your serve get, the more opportunities you're going to have to close off the net and hit volleys. A lot of our players here are using dartfish to keep trying to enhance their volleys and make them world class.